Hey everybody, my name is Ramel.
I am Chanel.
And we are the Perfume Pair.
Welcome to our channel where we talk fragrance.
And if you'd like to join us on our journey of always smelling good, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Stay in the loop.
So, if you're watching this on the day that it comes out, we would have just gained an extra hour because
spring has sprung. Well, no, daylight savings time.
Well,
and
yeah.
then spring has sprung.
Spring is right around the corner. So what better topic than to talk about spring fragrances?
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about 2 fragrances for me and Chanel that we picked. And hopefully this will be some good recommendations for you to look into for the spring.
Yeah, I'm about to say, as we said, spring has sprung, or I guess as I said, spring has sprung. So it's kind of that time for spring cleaning. You want something fresh, new. We're getting more daylight time, so you want something that makes you feel good. And this scent I picked is for the gourmand girls, and I just think it's a really good one. It's nice, it's bright, it's fresh, it smells good. We're doing Hardtoget by Forvrmood. This fragrance, this brand I should say, from what I understand, has taken the fragrance world by a storm in the last maybe year. I'm not sure, maybe 2 years. And this fragrance I heard a lot about. I saw it all over my timeline and I had to try it. And when I did, it did not disappoint. So we're gonna go over this today. We're gonna take a little spray. We have a beautiful yellow diamond bottle. And it says Hardtoget, and I think the moniker on the box says for a woman who's hard to get but easy to love. I thought that was cute.
It fits you perfectly.
Ooh, nice spray. And it is just a sweet, lemony, vanilla, just swirl of goodness, which sounds crazy.
Look, it smells good. It smells really good. So like Chanel mentioned, it's primarily a vanilla citrus scent with a little bit of florals, white florals to be exact. But yeah, it smells really good. I remember when Chanel first started talking about it and we went to Sephora and I tested along with her. Yes. And I said, you gotta get this.
Yes. And he said, I gotta get this before I said I gotta get this. Because as I've mentioned before, it is a sweeter fragrance, which is typically not my first choice. But this fragrance, I kind of resisted it for a while, but it's undeniable in my opinion. This makes me think of like a lemon frosty on a cold day, but it's good, it's refreshing. It kind of is upbuilding in the sense of it kind of energizes you. And it just honestly gives off a really good time. It is to me, I could feel like this could be like an everyday wear. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would agree. One of the things that other people have said about it, that it's a good crowd pleaser.
Yes.
If you love gourmands, this is right up your alley. Even good enough to layer with other gourmands. So that's something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah, I definitely would say anyone can wear this. And when we've done fragrance parties, like I said, it is a crowd pleaser. Women love it, men love this fragrance as well. So I don't think you could go wrong with it. I do feel like I said it's more of a daytime scent. You can maybe do date night. It wouldn't necessarily be my pick for date night. But I think when I'm out in the street, I'm running my errands, I'm doing what I'm doing on my Saturdays, is a great pick for that.
Yeah.
And I think you said the notes already, or
no, I haven't said the notes. So it's very simple. It's only vanilla, citron, and jasmine. That's the only 3 that is mentioned.
I like it. So
very simple. And I even seen a good comparison to a lemon pound cake. I think that's another good way to describe how this smells.
Very true. I'm gonna say, and as far as like the projection, even like we sprayed a minute ago, I still smell it in the air. And as far as longevity is concerned, sprayed in a day, I would say I would get maybe about 6 hours or so out of it.
Yeah, I don't think it will last a whole day at work.
No, not a whole day, but I don't think it's a problem to reapply. Carry it with you, carry a travel size with you. As we know, as I haven't mentioned in a while, we do decant, so that's an option, so it's easy to go with you. But I definitely think it's worth the effort to reapply it because it is just a solid fragrance.
And if you found that you actually like it, this is actually a very affordable option that you can get at Sephora. I believe it's like 80 bucks, I believe, around that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, even if you wanted a full bottle, not not a bad price point.
No, that was literally what I was gonna say next. It's very affordable. And so if you ask me, it's just a very well-rounded fragrance. So that's my first pick, ladies, Forvrmood, Hard to Get.
All right, so that's for the ladies to start off. And for my pick is I guess we could say a classic. We got YSL Y. Specifically the EDP version. There's a lot of flankers to this one, but to me personally, the EDP is pretty much the most balanced. You got the EDT, the EDP, you got the Parfum, you got the the intense version, and now they got a brand new one that just came out, the ice version. So a lot of flankers to YSL Y.
So the funny part is I was literally going to say, I feel like I've heard you say YSLY, 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 but this bottle is not what came to mind when you said YSLY. So maybe it's because there's so many flankers like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I believe I have most of them, but this by far is a very easy going fragrance. It's very mass appealing. If you wear this, 9.9%, well, not 9.9, but I would say 90% of the people should like it. It's not an offensive smell. It's very fresh, aromatic, fresh, spicy kind of. So yeah.
I feel like I get the green, the greenery in it. I like to say evergreen, but green.
Yeah, it's green.
On my evergreen versus green. But I feel like I get that. So to me, that always gives like a fresh, like just clean scent, which I think is appealing for a man.
Yeah. So let's talk about
especially
the notes.
Spring, sorry.
Well, yeah, you're fine.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah. So the top notes is apple, ginger, and bergamot, and in the middle you got sage, juniper berries, geranium, and on the base you have amberwood, tonka bean, cedar, vetiver, and olibanum. So yeah, very good. In fact, I would say if you're just starting a collection, this would be an excellent choice to kind of get yourself going with a collection.
Would you say this is an everyday scent?
100%.
Yes.
This is everyday. Even if you didn't want a whole bunch of scents and you just really wanted a signature scent, this is definitely a good choice if you really just wanted to rock with one every day.
Yeah, I like it. And I think it's definitely worth trying, and I'll look forward to you wearing it this spring.
Absolutely. And this is the large bottle size, but the regular 100, if you get in Sephora, it should be about 100 and some change, or you can look at it on discounters and get it a little bit cheaper. But yeah, again, not super expensive. So another good option to keep in mind.
Cool.
All right. So that's my first pick. Now we're going to go to Chanel's second pick.
So it's kind of funny, and I'm looking at what we have second, and I don't think we did this on purpose, but the pick I have for my second fragrance is still a gourmand scent, but it's more of a, I guess this would be considered more of a niche brand, I'm guessing.
Yes.
And it is Navitus. Is it Navitus?
Yep.
Navitus, Amourinfinite.
Yeah.
Another just sweet, nicely well-rounded, well-balanced fragrance, but very different than Hard to Get. I'm going to go ahead and spray this one as well. And whereas Hard to Get was more like a lemon pound cake, Amourinfinite is more like a white chocolate kiss.
Ooh, yeah, okay. So let me ask you this. Do you remember how you came across it?
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember, but I know I had a sample, I feel like. I don't remember if we received it from a purchase or he probably got it and gave it to me some kind of way.
Yeah.
Or did our friend give me this one?
No, I had ordered something and that was just a random sample that we received. I had never heard of the brand. And once I looked it up and found out it was for women, I went ahead and gave it to her and she sprayed it and it was good.
I love this fragrance. It is, I think, is it an extrait?
Yes, extrait the Parfum.
Yes, so it is one that definitely brings the presence. As I mentioned, in a different way than Hard to Get, I feel like Navitus is more a little bit mature, not in an older woman way, but just in a big girl way. And I don't want to say that to take away from Hard to Get, because that's not juvenile either, but the scent profiles are just so different in the sense that I feel like Amourinfinite is a little bit more just blended well, or maybe they have more notes so the scent profile is a little bit more complex.
Slightly. You hit it on the head. There's a lot of interesting combinations here. In fact, let's get to that. It's primarily a sweet vanilla woody fragrance with some fruity touches. It's a lot going on. Let's get to the notes. We got red fruits and pomegranate, grapefruit, bergamot, and pineapple up top. So fruity up top. And then in the middle, you have rose, orange blossom, honeysuckle, and jasmine. So straight floral on the middle. And on the base notes, very interesting choice, white chocolate and vanilla, heliotrope, driftwood, and sandalwood. So really fruits, floral, and then you got your chocolate and your woods.
And for me, and of course, I guess that means that kind of shows you how it may come off differently on different people's body chemistry. For me, I don't feel like I get a lot of the like fruit, the juicy fruit in the beginning, but I get just that burst of like, I get the hint of the florals and that chocolate. And then when it's on me, it just, I'm smelling like a white chocolate cupcake all day long. And the longevity on this fragrance, I sprayed it in the morning and it was 7, 8 o'clock. I could still smell it. It was not always as strong, but once I'm moving around, I'm doing my activities, you definitely could smell that it was still there. So it definitely has staying power.
Yeah, I heard that you should be able to get between 8 and 12 hours on a wear with this. So definitely lasts all day for work. I don't think it's so strong that, you know, you could wear this to work and be fine.
I think so too. I think so too. But I just a more niche, a little something to check out for sure.
Yeah. So another good gourmand for the spring.
Yes.
So excellent choices by Chanel.
Yay. I never thought I would have picked 2 gourmands, but here we are.
Here we are.
All right.
Now for our last pick, one of the latest purchases that I made is Roja Oceania. One of the best looking bottles that I have. Roja does a great job with their bottles. This was actually kind of a random purchase for me. I didn't specifically was looking for this. It just kind of fell into my lap.
Allegedly.
Sort of. But it's good. Yeah, go ahead and spray.
I think I remember smelling this and I liked it. Ooh, I just sprayed myself a little bit, guys.
They have great itemizers as well. So primarily it's a citrus aromatic kind of fragrance. I would say that it leans more manly, but it is possible for women to wear this as well. But I would recommend it more for the men.
Okay, yes, this smell is just so good. It's you said, to me it gives like a oceanic vibe, which I don't know that it goes, that's the direction it was going in.
I think so.
Fresh and just airy-ish.
Oceania.
That's what it's called? I was thinking Roja.
Roja is the company name. But yeah, that's the vibe they was going for. Now, if you thought the last one had a lot of notes, this one has a lot of notes.
Really?
So yeah, top notes. Let's go with it. We got lavender, grapefruit, lemon, lime.
Smell the lemon.
Bergamot, mandarin orange, rosemary, thyme, and cubeba. That's just the top notes.
Oh my, I thought we were in the middle.
That's just the
we
top.
might have to skip through some of those and we'll get the highlights on the screen.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're gonna say all of them. Violet, jasmine, geranium, ylang ylang. And on the base notes, you have iris, musk, cedar, moss, juniper berries, vetiver, sandalwood, galbanum, benzoin, labdanum, and vanilla.
Oh my goodness.
So just a big hodgepodge of notes.
But I do feel like I smell, I'm surprised, I will say that it's so many notes, because to me it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell as complex as all the different.
Yeah, I'm getting the citrus, for sure. And maybe some of, it was a flower, maybe like the lavender you mentioned or thyme. But I like it.
So I just literally wore this this week for work, and even though it became nose blind to me after a while, I couldn't smell it when I came home from work. Chanel clearly smelled it.
And I can smell it later into the evening. So I was like, yes, I can smell it. I will say this one, to me, you might want to try a sample of it before you purchase a full bottle, because of the complexity of the fragrance notes, the way it shows up on what your body's chemistry may be different. So the smell that I get is just beautiful, light, airy, fresh. And then when Ramel wore it, there was like, I didn't get the full body of notes. But then maybe by the time you got home, that was the base note that I was.
It's possible you didn't smell me when I first left. But I will say this, if you're looking for a fragrance that is heavily oceanic inspired, I would say this is not it. It is, you know, it does kind of get that, but I've smelled other more oceanic inspired fragrances.
This more so gives me seaside vibes, not like full blown I'm in a ship on the ocean. This gives me I'm staying at a cottage by the seaside and it's a nice breezy day, but you're getting more of like the woods and the ocean mixing together. That's what I'm getting in my mind.
Well, I mean, I can't.
There's that.
I can't go against your nose.
But could you see it? I'm trying to paint the picture here.
I mean, what you said was, you know, in terms of how they rate the main accords, being woody is like third, so it kind of makes sense that you pick up more on the woods. So yeah.
So you wore this to work. I think this could be more of a date night fragrance. Even the previous niche fragrance, I don't know if I mentioned, I think could be more of a date night fragrance for someone as well. What do you think there? No,
not for me. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a date night. In fact, I would say this is possibly an everyday fragrance.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's too complex or strong. So I would say it would be a everyday wear.
Cool. What about price point?
Oh, forgot about that.
Price point.
Okay, so Roja is expensive. I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay. This is 100 milliliters. I can't remember how much it is, but I think it's around $400. So we'll.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, even though you said it was expensive.
Yeah, we may or may not have the links to it. If you're interested, then maybe we'll have it up.
Well, so I decided I'm just gonna link them, whether we, because we don't have, we're a new channel. We don't have relationships with most of these accounts. But if you're interested, if I can find a link, I'll add a link, and if you like it, go for it.
All right. So that's gonna be our picks for spring. We're probably going to do more because we have some other choices to add. So be on the lookout for another part of spring fragrances.
Yeah, we're going to put our fourth one up.
Oh, yeah.
So check it out and let us know what you think. Have you tried any of these? Do you have any of these? What's your opinion? What should we try for spring? Or what is a video idea that you think you would like to see us shoot? We are interested in you guys' feedback.
Yeah, we definitely want to shoot what y'all want to see. So. Yep. Please, if you want to see something, comment.
And give us a like. If we're doing okay, give us a like. We appreciate it.
And share it to anybody you know who may be interested. So, yeah. With that being said, we want to do something special once we get to a certain amount of followers. So, the more people who find our channel, the quicker we can get to that little special thing that we want to do. So,
okay. You hear it here first, guys.
All right. So
on that note,
we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.